Hello, my gorgeous human. How are you? For anyone who is new here, my name is EMPERIA. I channel Draconian consciousness and spirit. Welcome. For those returning, welcome back. I'm just getting a wisdom of time oracle message for you. I'm going to be focusing the reading today on those of you in this collective who are creatives, who are on very unconventional paths. And today we're just going to look at a situation. We're going to look at someone in your energy influencing you and your path at this time. And there will also be an extended on this reading. Sooner than you think. Events are accelerating behind the scenes. Prepare for a development that will feel sudden but is perfectly timed. This card looks very familiar. I think we had this in a reading not very long ago. Because I was talking about the shooting stars in the air, connected to your dreams. So I feel like something is coming, like a climax, like something is reaching a peak for you, something is manifesting. I feel like you have been very focused on something. There's something you can no longer avoid that has to do with your aspirations or your dreams. And we also have in the season of falling leaves. So that would be autumn or fall, wherever you are. Where I am right now in Canada, it's summer, so we're heading into fall, but for some of you, it could be winter or it could be fall already when you're watching this, whenever you're seeing this message. The card says release is not only inevitable, but beautiful. By the time the trees are bare, you will have let go gracefully. So I feel like this is energy that is releasing from you and leaving you, but it's like a slow process. It's a process that cannot be rushed. This letting go or this release is connected to possibly your dreams, something you are working on right now and building, which requires time and patience. I feel like this energy is connected as well. So I feel like the more you focus on your dreams and you direct your energy and focus your energy away from other distractions, the more you are releasing the past and you are releasing energy that is no longer meant to stay within you, around you, and in your life. Okay, that's the message I'm getting here. But it's a process. It's not something that happens overnight. So I'm just going to leave these out, and I'm going to get a spirit animal message as well. What does this collective need to know? We've also got the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Yeah, so I feel like you have definitely been through it. You have definitely been through something that was maybe very harsh or very painful, possibly a very painful ending in the past. It could be in the distant past or it could be in the near past, but it is something that is currently releasing from your energy. This may be releasing from your energy through the current actions and choices you are making towards your future, okay? We've also got 64. 6 and 4 is 10. So I'm seeing this as 1 and also as 10. So I'm seeing this as the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, okay? Wasps may also be a synchronicity for you. You may be seeing more of these. If you are seeing a wasp and it feels significant to you, or you are seeing more of these, that could be a synchronicity that connects you to this message, okay? So you are moving in the right direction. You are moving the energy, which is the most important thing here. I almost feel like for some of you too, some of you may be connected to the cosmos. You could have recently seen shooting stars or something in the sky that was really fascinating to you. That's coming through. For some of you, you may have been stargazing, or you may be really into astrology or astronomy. Something like that is also here. So I would pay attention to synchronicities. I would also pay attention to the cosmos, what's happening in the cosmos. I feel like autumn for some of you is going to be a very significant season. And if you're already in autumn when you're seeing this, then it's going to be very significant to you right now, where something manifests for you or something reaches a climax, and you're going to have some sort of breakthrough or release. That's what I'm picking up on. You know, autumn represents the falling away of the old, going into this hibernating rest period where everything has fallen away and you are transitioning into the new. Okay, you are getting prepared. This time in between is for resting and getting prepared and building your strength for what is to come. Okay, so now is not a time to overcomplicate things, to add more responsibilities or anything like that. Just stay consistent, stay with what you're doing, and remain focused. Continue to journal. Continue your rituals, your routines. You are made of stardust. You are otherworldly. So I feel like you could have some very important or special gifts. And I think something is coming through right now. I would really pay attention to any downloads that may be coming from a higher consciousness, another consciousness, especially your dreams. Any downloads from meditation, or any nudges that you get from synchronicities, okay? If it feels significant, it is significant, okay? See what else we've got here. We've got Merlin. I just want to point this out. Here we have another card that is connected to the cosmos. Merlin is a wizard. He's very intelligent. He's very wise. He has uncommon knowledge, okay? He's sought after because of his magical ability and his knowledge. So I feel like you could be embodying the Merlin archetype right now. Or you have some sort of hidden knowledge or special ability, and you may just now be coming out into this ability. You have some sort of like otherworldly cosmic vibe or energy emanating from you, from your aura. Okay? This can make you appear sometimes very mysterious to others or the outside world, right? You could also be someone who really enjoys fantasy. You could be someone who is you could be a spell worker, a witch. You could have some sort of very specific practice. You could even be someone with a lot of knowledge in the mysteries or, older, more uncommon ancient knowledge. Something like this. I feel like you have very special interests. So you could have a very special interest in something. And this could even be something that is worth exploring further and seeing where you can apply this within your life in different ways. Okay? I'm just hearing like you can take this otherworldly craft or this part of your personality and you can actually transform it into something tangible if you're not doing that already, okay? We also had the ink here on the bottom and we had the ink in the last reading, so that's showing up here again. Only it's showing up in the bottom. It's not quite coming out, but it is here. So that's an extra synchronicity as well. I could have the same collective here in this reading that was in the last reading, and this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't have to be connected, but for those who are following the readings week after week, then this is another synchronicity for you, that there's something in this reading that is connecting to that one. So I will connect to that reading at the end of this one if you want to watch it, if you haven't seen it yet. All right, now before we jump into the tarot and we look at the situation, I'm just going to get your current archetype, and I'm going to get the archetype of somebody else in your energy. Okay, so let's first look at you. And I mean, the Merlin is coming out here, and I'm already feeling like that is you. We've got the Chariot coming out for you. This is head and heart in balance, in action. Okay, so there could be something that you are taking action towards right now, or you have been. This is showing me that you are in strong alignment with something or some aspect of you right now in your life, okay? This could be an aspect of you that you have stepped into and trusted, and you're moving towards a path that you are aligning to, or you have aligned to, okay? This could also be a path that puts you in the public eye. I'm just looking at the crown and the circle here. And I've mentioned this before, but every time I see this combination, I think of being in the public eye. I think of being a public speaker, or someone who is like a journalist or is a writer, or someone on social media. So I'm picking up some of that energy here too. This might also be relevant to you. Especially if you are a creative and you share your art, you share your paintings, you share your drawings or your music or your writings online to an audience. I'm also picking that up here, okay? So that could be something that you are doing. You could even be like a fantasy writer or a fantasy artist. Or you may compose your own music or something like this. You may even make like subliminals or something like that. I'm picking up on some kind of energy like that here. Let's just see what else we get for this. But this is balanced action. This is the head and heart acting as one, okay? So there is something that you are strongly aligning to in your life. Is most likely connected to your passion, your dreams. We've got the hunter. So yeah, this is focused action, okay? This is not just the head and heart. There is a lot of action here. So this is focused intention. You have focused in on something and put your intention and your energy here. And because you have, something is growing from this, okay? You're the hunter here. And it's connected to this Chariot energy. So you are going for something, you are aligning to something. You're the wolf here. And this is the branches that are growing from you, from what you are doing, what you are focusing on and putting your intention on, okay? So whatever you're doing in this aspect of your life, or with a project, or with your career, or with your art, whatever it might be, continue. Continue, because you may not see this, but there are new connections being made. This is also your unconscious mind. Okay, there are new connections being made. You are also healing something in the process of this. This is very connected to this autumn energy, this releasing energy. So whether you're aware of it or not, you are making new connections in your mind and in your heart, and possibly healing something that has been that has been stuck with you for a while. There's something that I almost feel like you are hungry for, like your soul is hungry for it, like you're being nudged and called at this time towards something, and you can't ignore this. Maybe you have ignored it in the past. I feel like this is something that you can't avoid. Even if you have tried to follow the straight and narrow of what you have been told or what has been expected of you, I feel like you haven't been able to. All of your life, I feel like you probably fought against your nature. You know, the hunter also reminds me of this wild, raw nature, right? This is your wild, raw nature being released, being allowed, being surrendered to. So this is also about surrendering to that nature and allowing it to explore and express itself within your life in whatever way you choose, right? It can start out as something very, very small, and eventually it will grow into all of these different pathways, all of these different connections and opportunities for you. Everything starts with one step first. Directing your energy. I talk about this a lot on this channel, about directing energy. If you want to manifest something, if you want to make that your reality, if you want reality to rearrange itself for you in a way that you actually enjoy reality, then you have to focus your energy. You have to be strict with your energy and your time. You have to have very strong boundaries with the outside world and even with yourself, your own impulses. All right, let's just have a look at someone around you, someone in your energy. We've got the Lovers showing up for someone in your energy. This could potentially be somebody coming into your life or a current partner of yours. This person who is showing up as the Lovers archetype is very important to your path right now and very important to this timeline of yours, okay? So this could be someone who is very supportive. It could be someone who is a lover. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could just be someone who is also a part of your community, or someone who has a very strong bond with you, like a deeper connection, like there's depth here in this connection. So you could have someone that you are connecting to or have connected with who you have a very strong bond with, or you develop very quickly a very, very strong bond. This could even be someone who is a lot like you, who is also a creative and very unconventional, something like this. I'm picking up on this mirroring energy. Okay, so I feel like you mirror each other, the good and the bad, okay? And I feel like this could possibly be part of your growth during this stage as well. So this person could be a part of some very important growth for you. What is this Lovers? Is this Lovers archetype around collective? Reincarnation, that's interesting. Something growing from the unseen, something even manifested unconsciously. This person could be someone that you knew or connected with in a past life. I'm just going to put that possibility out there because I am hearing that in my mind. I was picking up on this depth and I'm seeing that here. So I'm looking at this tree, like this is the surface. This is what you and everyone else sees on the surface. Inside of this circle, I see this as like the external reality up here, right? This is what bloomed in this connection, or what will be blooming in this connection. I almost feel like you are also going to come together and you're going to create something together. But I feel like this is what cannot be seen. It reminds me of like an iceberg. Like you can only see the surface, you can't see the depth. And I feel like this is the connection. It's very intertwined. This also looks like DNA. This connection could feel very familiar to you, very magical or otherworldly as well. So I feel like there is someone that you're already connected to, or somebody you will be connecting to, that feels like this. Whatever the nature of the relationship is, it feels like this. It could even feel so strong and so familiar, like you've known each other before, or you were meant to meet in this lifetime for some reason. So I'm getting that kind of energy here. All right, so I'll get more into this connection and this person in the extended reading. For now, I just want to get the situation, a specific situation that you are experiencing right now. I'll be doing a partial Celtic cross with this one. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, so a theme of independence is coming up here. This could be a very independent time of your life where you're working towards your independence. You're feeling more confident. I almost feel like you've gotten something back. Something that may have been lost or something that was holding you down before. That's been cleared away and you are getting something back for you, right? And I almost feel like it's connected to this hunter energy here. Like this very focused energy, like something growing. Not just in the external world, but unconsciously, like you are rewiring your wiring, right? So I feel like there's been a major shift. It's been an internal shift. And because of that, something is rearranging in your external world and you are taking action that is more aligned. Okay. So I feel like there's a focus on your independence. And if that's what you're focused on right now, I'm going to say, keep focusing on this. Keep focusing on your pentacles, your financial stability, your material wealth, not because that is the end goal. It's never the end goal. It's just a means to get somewhere. This could be financial freedom. It could be the ability to freely create your art or to live a very unconventional lifestyle. It could be anything like this. Continue to build, okay? This is not about making everything happen all at once, overwhelming yourself and then falling back into something. This is about consistently choosing to show up and consistently choosing to focus in on those goals, okay? And to remove distractions where you need to remove them. So we're going to do a partial Celtic cross here, and we're also going to get into this relationship. We're going to look at the nature of it, why you're connected in this timeline, what is the purpose of it. We'll look at near future, we'll look at influences, and we'll also look at possible outcomes here, okay, for this entire situation we're seeing on the board. All right, so I'll see you over there on the extended reading. If not, thank you very much for clicking on this video, and if you've made it to the end, then I really appreciate you being here and listening. Keep in mind, it's a general reading. It will not be for everyone. You will know if it's for you based on how you feel about it. If it makes a lot of sense, if you understand it really well, and you're seeing synchronicities and something inside of you is pulling you to this reading or making sense to you, then it is for you, okay? Don't try to make it fit if it's not fitting. If it doesn't feel like it's for you, if the message is confusing or vague or anything like this, then it's not for you, okay? Again, thank you for being here. I wish you the absolute best. Until I see you again, bye for now.